Lots of things handled at once and caught me by surprise, but we're starting Creative versus Glitchtech. First round of Nuke. Glitchtech starting on T's side. They have some surprises since the last time they played this. This time around, Rania able to get 2 openings onto the A-bomb site. Switches to the bomb too early. Twice in a row, but it's fine because Vision has the heaven flank, able to get that trade even though he dies after his 3rd frag in the round. Glitchtech able to take away that pistol. Looks like Creative going for the force in response, at least on 1 player. There's 2. Ideally, everyone will buy together, and there's all the forces together. That being the case, Penzel's been taken down, ramps under their control. Sammy able to find 1, gets traded out by Rania, and it's left to a 2-on-2. Rucha at the double doors might be able to get a timing here, but Rania's on the other side. With that, trying to rotate to window, try to get that semi-head glitch engagement. Like, trying to carefully position towards the middle of the ramp, ends up getting headshot down. And Rania's just holding this angle, able to see the shoulder exposed. And Fantic able to just take the timing, aware that he might be at the same position, and 3-shot him down with the deagle before he can react. And with that, Creative barely able to upset them and take away the second. Things are handled, and it looks like before the outside smokes and a little bit of patchwork, needing to get 3 to fill in the gaps. With it swing out. That like will be finding that next contact, able to get through the gap, have info of 1 in window. Able to pick up that M4, and they have some space outside to work with. Don't have everything covered just yet. But blind spam from Sammy. Will be able to find some shots into Lake. Making it harder to get space and have something to work with. Penzel with the nasty tight angle close in tunnels. Will decide to start pushing after Alex been able to find 1. SNX able to respond, taking Alex down. Pencil lay on this flank, able to find the first and the remaining player of Lake. Creative able to safely convert in 2, and they'll force Glitchtech to save for 1. And deal with the cost of not being able to convert the second round successfully. That Sammy seems to be knife out, just chilling outside. And go towards garage. Pencil will be focusing on the hut angle and trying to keep control room locked under wraps. Sammy's going for the USP purchase with the armor, just trying to save his money. Flashbanging over, and we'll peek out late. Rucha to join him from secret. Able to see the head of some of these pistols. Not able to land the shot, but Vision will certainly take the USP duels against Sammy. Spamming him down to 14. And we'll back off of that angle, trying to go for these fights outside. And meanwhile, the ninja plant onto B has successfully been inserted. But there's still 2 more players outside, only 1 towards secret. And Rucha's holding this rotation point so no T players can actually get there. As Pencil heads over to the site, clears it out, and even an early nade. And the first defuse for it's actually fake. He's planning to get Rucha here, which has his weird possibility, but gets taken down. Bomb successfully defused, but the plant is what they're going for, and they get an AK stolen back along with it. Which is a pretty good way to go. Do more with it. Vision going for the Godkrieg. But they're going to have to deal with Sammy with that op outside. Needs to be pinpoint accurate and downright destructive with that Krieg. As Reina starts to let out some sprays, but gets directly naded on in response. That op towards ramp, it can run into a target soon enough. It won't find much of a connection. Going aggressive SNX will be rewarded. Rucha now has to worry about outside. Players could come from multiple positions. Able to keep a lot of control, trying to burn this utility, get that advantage in that way. And position to execute into the A site. Raniel will look for that first contact on Pencil. Won't be able to win out the duel, though. He has to take the second, able to win it out and get that response. And with that, that's causing an outside rotate onto the A site. Be Lake having to take that first contact. The AUG at the off angle, but he doesn't connect the spray. Lake able to take him down. But we have things back and working. I am sorry for that. Completely out of my control. Hopefully everything's working now. I do have chat open for uptime just in case. Keep info on what's going on. It was 100% on my end in case anyone was confused about the delay and such. Rania able to get that pick on Fnatic. Pencil just trying to anchor towards the vent. It wasn't even a crash. Yeah, Doggo ate the internet line. Good to see Rania quickly jump in for the fill-in, and doing amazing for it. Solid 8-5. Holding the team like glue together on this T side initially. Not going down once, even fully blinded. With it, Fanatics holding above the hut. Gets shot in the side of the head by Lake. And GeoTV is giving us an interesting time going into third person now, apparently. Let's see if we can get that fixed right up. But won't matter mostly as it's just an eco, and Glitchtech will be able to get it clean enough across. 2 alive. We have to see their plan, trying to focus on crosses, opping outside and ramp. SNX able to land the shot on Aux as he crosses openly. First op shot missing there, and the vision with the Krieg one-tapping and aware of the possibility, but missing the spray onto Sammy, only able to find that first clean, crisp shot. And with it, looks like Lynx had a technical disconnect. Penzel's looking for more info outside, not interested in that Krieg. Bomb's been left in T-spawn this entire time, which kind of denies Rania the possibility of going for this clutch in any reasonable fashion, hoping someone's going to push towards him. With it, there's 2 ops and a rifle to deal with no matter where he goes. And he's just running now for the bomb. And able to get a molly with it. That's nice. With it, looks like he's trying to throw his own utility out. Pencil just shoulder peeking, and he looks away at the wrong time. And now an opening to this A site's been provided as SNX is lower. And Sammy is on A, but he drops down the vents. And with that being the case, he plants open to the double doors and SNX takes him down. As the information's known, Lake's reconnected. But the fair clutch attempt has been denied this time around. Being the case, Rainier is trying to set up some pop flashes to give some harassment. Try to bait them to be concerned of a rush. Rucha playing the passive garage angle once again. Would be able to catch Host if it wasn't for the fact that he's gone CT. I'm not sure if anyone on their team's aware of this. Upshot delayed or missing. Rainier able to take down that ramp opper. And his CT position certainly known now. MP9 Pencil trying to chase down Host. Getting stuck on the window a little bit. Getting taken out. And still lurking in garage. Ruch is trying to keep his life, but it won't be for long. As Host clears him out as well. Alex finding the solo A player left alone. And it's just Sammy left. Hidden on that B site. And it seems to be a very good start as he's just anchoring on the default site plant. To try to save this weapon. Like, carefully working on getting some info. They do want to hunt this weapon down. Be a good idea for them to do so. And they know where he is. He's already at 1 HP from the spray. And as he tries to throw down his smoke, Rainier will get the job done. Currently going 13 for 7. Just trying to fill in for the boys. And is instead making it look like he is the superstar of the roster. Definitely keep Rainier on stand-in. I'd say certainly in it today. Or maybe he's a nuke main. But SNX is able to catch Rainier from the side, caught from surprise. Ruch is able to lurk. Take down another. And Sammy with that AK trying to rotate to support and able to tap down Lake. Things become more problematic. 2v4 now. All these players crawling around outside. So that bomb is as well. And Sammy taps down another. 1v4 now. Alex left in a problematic situation. None of these spam shots really connecting. But everyone's surrounding this bomb. Still left in the open. Little way to get the trade potential. Unless they go for these duels, and the boost coming in should make things even harder. But it's able to get caught during the jump. He doesn't actually connect the spray. And with that, he throws out some utility. Another shot hinting at where he's at. He's just trying to throw the flashbang, get info, not seeing anything. USP's all the weapons starting to swing out, and it's Sammy with a 3K off of SNX's pistol pick. To absolutely devour the round and steal away an eco round. Tragic situation there. But still plenty enough money to buy. Keep up contest and a flashbang to allow them to pass on through. Getting harassed, tagged down, be up to Sammy to swing on out. Able to find one, immediately traded by Rainier with an amazing shot. Do already have 2 rotated towards that B site. Now it's a test of patience. And just setting up for the next move. They have a key angle. Rucha trying to make sure outside's held. At least from the lower entrance. They execute on in. Looks like they'll actually clear the default position. Triple mauling Cubby and even smoking off window. This will deny SNX from any engagement. Actually, there is a gap in it. was poorly thrown, and it allows Rainia to get taken down. I'm just trying to bait the plant, wait for a spray to go out. And now Haas is sticking it, gets tagged down to 35, still alive, and able to win the duel against Pinsel right after peeking into him. And his spray from SNX, sloppy, but will be able to finish him off. Vision's been identified, taken down by SNX to get that trade, but now he's left in a 1v1, and he loses it to Alex, getting that 1v2. Quick shots onto both the remaining players to get Glitchtech keeping the lead 6-5. And with it, just trying to hold a bit default. Got another eco round, bunch of deagles running around. Need to make sure to play it cleaner this time around, as there's a gap in it. We're just able to find one. Lake makes sure to get that trade effectively. Control room's one of those important positions, and if he just slow walks on out, might just give away another weapon. But Rainia wins the duel against Pinsel, doesn't even take a single shot, and just takes the A site on his own. Pistols don't seem to be an issue this time around. Not caring about what's going on, and Rainier's just focused on Heaven, takes the head off SNX, and Vision handling the last of Sammy. Things taking cleanly. Vision still stuck with a scout, even though they threw an AK out. It's a bit questionable, but considering how the last eco went, this is something to happily take with 4 alive. And a massive improvement as they're up with a lead 7-5 on this T side of Nuke. Seems not only is Rainia doing a great job, but the team as a whole has improved on this map since last, and Vision seems uninterested in them pushing outside and denying it, allowing Haas to get the second. Tag down very low to 9 HP, but still able to finish off that frag. Now, a little bit of a problem is Sammy's been able to get a pick in response. We have a classic Heaven Molly thrown out. An info of 1 player. This doesn't include many. And Sammy's still able to punish outside, and they're getting picked off 1 by 1, and now it's like in a 1v3. So they get torn apart from Xanax, SNX, and Fnatic. And with that, SNX is willing to fake the drop down, which is a very interesting move. Works out. Trying to keep 3 dedicated on this A site. With that door opening and Lake pre-aiming towards Heaven, SNX will be able to safely take him down with ease. Things perfectly set on up. That being the case, lots of early and aggressive utility ramp. SNX willing to take duels as they rush on through, but won't be able to answer the door for anyone. They head on out, and Rainia once again able to get contact in the first pick through hut, just in full control. And Alex already pre-scoped on the stairs, gives up the angle, could leave one down. Sammy able to get revenge, taking down Rainia, but outside is slowly getting swarmed. And Alex set up on top of Red, able to take Sammy down from CT. Aware of the possibility of a secret push. Be able to escape it as Rucha's more focused on the A site, or the B site rather, than pushing aggressively. Fnatic will be able to take that first duel, able to take Lake down successfully, setting up a flashbang for the next. Flashbang won't connect, and he has to worry about Heaven as well. Escaping the control room in the hut, tagged down to 28. Has teammate SNX in that room as well. We'll be playing a 3v3 retake, but effectively from the T side, which will make this far more difficult. Second Fnatic goes for this pick. One taps Aux with the pre-fire, and now things become a bit of a problem, as that amazing pre-fire shot has given him a way back in, and Rucha is flanking from heaven right now. This could fall apart in mere seconds. As Vision's been caught out, Host only has 5 HP, and they retake successfully. Able to get that bomb defuse and a massive clutch to keep it 7-7. Very competitive. Apologies, had to figure out dog situation for a second, but I'm back. Everything's handled. Shouldn't be anything else for us to worry about. Other than Aux left in a 1v4 in the hut. As the A explode play as a surprise finish did not pan out well for him this time around. Bombs left on the site, and the running from Aux has been heard, so they're aware of his position. So far, it doesn't work. Already tagged down to 31. More spray going towards him. Nade won't be enough to finish. Spray just whipping just a little bit off. But still multiple players. Aux able to get a good shot on one, but will get taken down. Be able to just take that frag to the second half. Add it to the scoreboard. We just gotta wait a moment for the next half to begin. All they have to do is do a clean, solid CT half and should be able to bring this home. Trying to think if there's anything else to mention. We're very interested to see how the team continues to develop and improve. It's an enjoyment watching the guys. And I believe as well, I might have a minor future opportunity or two, which shouldn't be an issue relative to these Glitchtech games, but I may have to deal with some Oceania matches, so it might wreck me a little. Just giving heads up. Got this CT side, better destroy people. Need to land those clean USP shots to do so, and there we go. Alex first shot. Immediately into the head of Fnatic. Vision's gone aggressively with Rainya. Full control room held, and Alex is holding for players rotating across. Gets taken down on the third engagement, but able to take Alex down meanwhile, and Host is already in decon, waiting for them to push through secret. Rainya as well. Got the crossfire, and they're pushing for info. Not afraid to figure out where these players are. With it, Lake's also trying to get control room, find something that way. And Haas should be the first ones to find me the connection. And able to find the first, not the original target he was aiming for, but the one he was able to find. And catches back up and finds the second as well. Getting that double on the players lurking outside towards CT. And able to get Glitchtech the round win. Making the score 8-8. They're able to grab 3 FAMASs, an MP9 AUG. Smokes and mollies on most players. A little bit of other utility. With it, just trying to slide on through. Pencil will be denied. Trying to go for the ROP strat. A little bit too slow on it. It'll be up to Rainia and Vision to hold down ramp. Able to take down the other 4. 2 of which going to MP9's way for some bonus cash. And only 1 FAMAS being lost in the process. With it, Vision has adjusted after going down. I believe not him going down, but handing over the FAMAS. Going for the Mag 7 inside the hut right now. Might even go aggressive with it with how they've been playing the CT side so far. Wouldn't mind to see more of as long as they make sure it's not too predictable. Like setting up a very far flashbang from heaven to set up an outside push. And get that info. Vision smoking off more angles. Pencil trying to push on outside. Able to find the first and Sammy get the flank on Host. And now it's a 3v5. I think they want to position towards the A site, but it's going to be a bit of a split. Lake and Vision are still set up here. Lake towards Mini, and most importantly, inside that hut is Vision. Could have everything become a nightmare. With it, they've even given up the control room, in fact. Just having players above outside. And in fact, everyone lurking outside, not even engaging Mini. Just 4 players lurking out and having 1 top of T roof. That might get caught out in just a moment by Vision, depending on how he positions himself. To be taken down. With that being the case, Vision could catch the wrong timing just perfectly in the last second. Looks around and is able to find him. Gets spammed a little and gets brought down to 20 HP. No control of this A site. But still 3 weapons that, if can be saved, would have a big impact. But Rainia is slow peeking this angle. Tries to go for the wide swing. Tags an opponent down to 20, but doesn't find it. And now Vision's the last one left. Going to be unable to do much here. It's creative. Take them down and make it 9-9. We have to see what their next strat is. Looks like they might be trying to change the pace. Though not necessarily the case, just trying to speed up early. And Fnatic with the perfect timing onto Lake. Going for the blind fire after the smoke blooms. Able to catch him on the cross, take him out. Ability's good enough to have the players concerned about ramp. Rainia trying to hold on close. Now Vision's close to vent as well to try to leave players surprised. After the first teammate taken down. They're aware of the possibility of a lurk. And it's indeed coming in. Rainia trying to get behind the players, but just staying in trophy room. Trying not to overextend with how the last push worked on the last round. Trying to fight from outside, not panning well. With it, that contact's been found, and they take that as a sign to push more players in, and it's not working out. Rain is able to find 1, but otherwise it is a bloodfest in favor of Creative. Haas, the last one remaining now. Just that scout, and Pencil will take it out. Aggression starting to not work anymore. And it's a bit of a problem. They don't have any money to work with and have to let Creative get 11. Creative definitely seem very adjusted and aware now. Trying to change their setup, adjust for very aggressive plays, and be prepared for pushes from every angle. Check likely need to just go for some stacks and passive plays and try to set up Creative to just run into them, desperate to find anything. So far, that not being the case. SNX will be able to find that first contact towards the stairs. Nade could finish them off, though both the players will intuitively get out in time before the nade finds its target. The Vision just trying to hold close with the Deagle Hut. They throw nades in. Haas is able to body one despite the low HP. That Lake's trying to cross to the site, too low to even take a single shot. With it, Deagle tags and some harassment leaves players focused on Heaven right now, and Vision gets cleared out just a second too early. They don't know where this mini player is. Trying to spam damage his way. Just spraying right above Hust, taking him out just in the moment of time. Sammy will hard clear Rainia's position as well, leaving Alex 1v4. Most of these players actually vulnerable to the USP headshot, but unlikely for him to get it with this amount of players regardless. As it looks like he's just walking outside, not trying to look for any direct contact. Just walking towards T-spawn. Could still find a weapon here, possibly. But misses the headshot on the first, and Sammy will be able to spray him down just in time with that Creative up 11-9. Able to get early contact. There's one squeaky. Alex trying to peek aggressively, but his position's known, and that means through the thin wall, SNX can easily spray down Alex, and the running is heard of a second. Haas will be able to find one with a scout. SNX will line up the free fire to take him out, and Vision will do what he can, but only able to find one as they swarm from every angle. Just needing weapons to be able to contend effectively, which are just now coming on in. Be the real test. Need to get this round and keep following it up. Able to win the rounds clean and take Creative apart. Keep this scoreline close. Be up to Rainier with that first ramp contact. Next jumps for some outside info. Pinzel able to get up to red without any utility usage. Could help them out as well. Players are just carefully waiting for pushes. That smoke, there is an opening given to lurk through mini, which Pinzel's looking for, but he's actually going for garage instead and takes down the Oppa Vision. Question is if he's aware, considering a player in credit card, be Rainier with the rotate to try to hold CT garage in case there's a peek there. Deciding not to, he's just trying to carefully get some info and not peek out too far and just hold the garage. Try to deny rotations. But Haas being right here knows about his position. They're trying to execute into this A site and continue exploiting it. With the Pinzel's focus on CT, and Haas will be able to get that trade, shooting him from behind. Credit card, and they immediately drop down to the B site, immediately changing it up with the fake setup. Trying to cross into the site just now. Fnatic will have the default plant safely planted. Rainy will be looking for a pick through ramp. And the first op shot missing. The second one as well. And Haas finds a headshot onto 2, taking down Sammy. Heavily tagging another. And Alex finds another headshot now onto Rucha. Looking at a 2v2 situation. Op low on HP. Fnatic just trying to anchor behind blue. Able to find the first. And now Alex is surrounded between 2 different players that he has to worry about. His position's known as well. And SNX is just hiding, waiting for the situation. Even lands the no-scope. Just in case as well. Able to get that 13-9 lead now. Money's a bit low in Glitchtech. Have to go for another half buy and can be positioned to swiftly lose. Struggling on the CT side so far. Looks like they're still trying to go aggressive with these Deagles. Able to get a tag and trophy control once again. Find them, and they're now going to be throwing a flashbang towards it. Rainier will just simply get back, but still interested in pushing back in. Ruch is just waiting for this to take him down. Able to take that punishment. SNX throws utility for the A explode. I actually don't know Vision's this close, as he's able to take down one and reposition. Both these 2 remaining players in the hut. One of them getting wall-banged by the AWP. The other gets taken down directly by Grucha. I mean, you guys can do old Glitchtech throwback whenever you want, because all the players are cool with each other. Just time investment, really. Ruch is able to take down Host. Trying to look for more. Able to get that trade onto Aux. Keep that outside control. Not able to connect that spray. And SNX is caught with utility out as the smoke fades and Vision's able to take him out. And that leg seen, and Rainia's able to catch just a pixel Fnatic to take him down. Ruch is left 1v3. Glitchtech able to hold on 10-14. They can still come back with the streak into this. Creative not yet at 15 even. Though plenty of time for some random risky strats for Creative to come on in. With it, SNX looks like to be interested in going for a rush. And Ruch is holding, and Rainia's trying to walk up close with that AWP, but I believe it was heard and taken down by Rucha. But well, I'm not sure if they're ready for the second rifle, and even though Vision's at the off angle, he still gets hard cleared out. And with that, this B site's left open 3v5, and I'm not sure how they make things any better. Blake landing that shot onto Sammy will help, at least for the exit and saving whatever the hell that was. Came from him, and Host is here, interestingly enough, trying to clear some of these positions, but Penzel's on this lurk behind, and I think he's aware of Alex towards Decon as well, as he's being very careful peeking towards this angle, but not able to win the duel. And quickly up the ladder, Alex goes to book it away. Not going to have fun as the C4 takes a blast. No, certainly not ideal for a lost round. Vision has enough cash with the 2 conserved AWPs to make something work. Perfect balance of save and risk to try to find a way in. Their thing is they can't really save at this point now. 10-15, need 5 in a row. Things certainly looking grim. Glitchtech have been struggling to follow up any of these CT rounds. And Sammy will immediately find Rain. Yep. Alex will be able to take down one. But now suddenly it's already left to the two AWPs of Vision and Alex. Vision will be able to catch one on Mini. So Alex looking for more. Vision just scoped in on the same angle. Now it's Vision left in a 1v3. Completely blind. Gets tagged once. Still up to 93. Just going for a blind fire shot. Doesn't have the info of where any of these players are. And tries to land the flick, but Garucha able to find that headshot. Taken out 16 to 10.